Hello, welcome back to another week here on the vlog. I wanted to talk about some of the things that I have been experimenting with. You know, I am a doodler from a long time ago, and I absolutely love making doodles. And then I started doing art journals last year during the pandemic, and I even got into doing a little bit of lettering and trying to do more bullet journaling types of things. It's really been a fun journey, and I really got into doing all kinds of things in my little journal here. These are experiments, just trying to practice scrolls and making simple things and even trying my hand at borders. So zentangle is what started all of this off, and it's just kind of evolved over time where you try doing more things, and then I kind of got into stickers, but I'm always doodling. Doodling is my meeting survival kit or morning meditation, especially things like that with the scrolls and the squiggly. Easy to do, but really in feathers. This helped me learn how to quilt. So I thought, I really like to practice doing something with the watercolors that I have. And I tried doing some backdrops that were color washes with different pens. And I thought, this is okay. This is just a thrown together doodle. I even then started doing things with, different color, light and dark, practicing those banners. This is just a thrown together thing. But then I realized, wouldn't it be fun to do one that has the cut out letters? I have a Cricut, so I cut out G and then R and O and a W. And I did a color wash on this paper. I wanted to show you the kind of paper. It's actual really heavy duty watercolor paper. And I framed it because I'm so proud. I cut out the word grow. And I really love this because, mushrooms and fairy gardens are my favorite. I had just enough space in there that I used my Cricut to custom cut a size with the letters, and I'm pretty happy with that. Old frame I had laying around the house, and I thought it turned out so cute. But then I realized I don't know much about watercolors. Never taken a class that had watercolors. I was on TikTok. I love TikTok. And on Instagram, there's several artists who just practice doing different shades of a color. And I practiced mixing the colors to learn, try to control the color, because I was getting mush on some of my experiments. So this is just practicing adding white to Joanne watercolor pigments, and then adding water and maybe mixing a little bit like of blues in with some of the greens, which are my favorite. Then I took it to another level. I love greens so much that I decided to put doodles with them, or simple line drawings. Yep, I even have splashes. I thought, now these would be fun to cut up, just little postage stamp size, and put them in my journals, or I could frame it as is, because I think that would look really cute too with, I take the ruffle off the top, but I could change out what's in this frame. I like that black frame with the black ink. And that's what I've been doing. I have another one that's a couple pages of pinks and purples. So let me get those and show you. So I started out with reds, going to purples in this one with more botanical and stylized line drawings. This one I also used a pen, probably not thick enough for the brightness of those deep reds. They just don't pop enough. So I need to get either a thicker pen or go with a lighter shade of red. Lessons learned. But here is one of my favorites. I love this one with the purples. I really, really enjoy all of the different shapes in this particular print. Well, print, my drawings, my doodles on top of these. Even with the dark color, you can still see that black. So I am having fun. So I have all those other pages of the greens to do. And that's really inspiring me to do more free motion quilting and to experiment more with color. Now the next thing I tried was kind of a flop, which is cyanotype with this particular paper. I used a Depression era glass plate and it's just not real bright. So I learned how to do some of these cyanotypes. I needed to leave it out in the sun longer and I needed to rinse it longer. I got a better, these are jars. I got a better result with the glass jars. But the best result in the cyanotype, but the epic disaster, is that the drain, I pulled the plug too soon and it crinkled it here, was a botanical. I cut this leaf off, it's off an old weedy poplar tree or something in my yard, and I got a great result here. So I just need to work on not wrinkling the paper. But I still think there's a lot of, I learned a lot from this cyanotype paper I got from Amazon. I could cut this, around and make it into a smaller thing to frame. I had some blops here with, I think that I didn't dry the plant and the moisture from the plant pulled the paper off. But it looks like rain. It's organic. It's a cyanotype, right? I mean, if I did something like that and cropped it, or just something in that department, I mean, there's lots of things you could do. But the unfortunate thing is it's right in the center of the paper. So this is colored paper that they prepped with the chemicals. I enjoyed this very much, and it's something I've never done before. I'm going to try doing it with the grandkids, and you make some super cool things that look kind of like a blueprint. So that is what I have been experimenting with. It's been great for creative jump starts. Kind of a few minutes a day doing something different from sewing or knitting or long arm quilting, and I have had a great time. So what kind of things have you been working on? Anything new? Anything fun that I could take to another level with either cyanotypes or watercolors? I know nothing about painting a picture with watercolors, but I'm going to keep adding more colors to be able to do line drawings on top. I really have fallen in love with that method. And it's a great break from the long nature of the time invested in the tediousness of quilting, which is one of my favorite things to do. And we talk a lot about that on this channel, but it's my Creative Corner 3. And I do all kinds of crafts and creativity. And I hope you do too. So have a great weekend, and I will see you at the next video. Bye now.